Mom, you want to check and see if it's live? I think so. Should be good. Looks like Cece will be running this drill next. She's the one skating along the boards right now. Number 12. Offsides. There, CC on the far side. Offsides. FCA is in white. Playing against Tommy Chicago. Continue. Pass out front broken up by Tommy Chicago. Got it back out. Battle in neutral zone. Recovered by FCA. FCA tied up in the corner. Centering breakout pass, broken up, kept in by Tommy Chicago. Shot towards net, broken up by FCA. This FCA number 97 walking in. Nice save by Tommy Chicago goaltender. Dumped back into the zone by FCA defender, wrapping around behind the net by Chicago. Tommy Chicago's number 99. No tripping call on that play. Dumped back up. A little bit of a lost edge there. Recovered by Tommy Chicago. Offsides. No. Too many men on the ice as we've got 5 Tommy Chicago players. Plus a 6th right there by the defense door. That happens. First power play opportunity for FCA. Face-off won by FCA. Shot towards net. Nice blocker save, clearing it wide by Tommy Chicago. I'll just call it Chicago. The goaltender. Centering pass. Broken up by Chicago stick. And offsides was the call. Are they really doing tag up offsides for Tenue? Really? Awesome. I hope the girls know that. Good for them. CC out there playing left wing. Face off one, dumped back in by FCA 74. Carried across the blue line, shot towards net. It's going to get froze by Chicago goalie. Score 0-0, 13 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first period. Puck found its way out in a neutral area. That was definitely offsides, even with it being tag up. Chicago trying to get the puck out. Shot towards net. Hit traffic on its way. It dumped from the point. Found its way towards target. Cleared wide by Chicago goalie. Loose puck out front. Backhand goes just wide of the net. Recovered by FCA. Tommy Chicago able to regain control of it. Forwarding pass. Hit the back of a teammate. Carried back in by FCA 24. Tommy Chicago recovers, wraps it around behind their own net. Broken up by FCA 12 Cecilia Olsen. Recovered by Tommy Chicago. They're going to dump it all down. Icing called off. It was tipped on the play. Carried now behind FCA net by a defender. Tied up along the near boards. Shot broken up by FCA. Dumped far side. Picked up by FCA. Tried to figure out where to go with it. Shot towards net. Goes just wide behind FCA goal. Picked up near side by Chicago. Spin. Shot on target. Broken up by FCA defender. Cuts in close in the slot. FCA recovers. Able to get it out of the zone. Centering pass. Dumped in with FCA 5. Chased down by Tommy Chicago. Pressure behind the net, recovered by FCA. Centering pass broken up by Tommy Chicago. A nice diving play by FCA number 4, breaking up that pass, dumped back in. They are allowing take-up offsides even at this younger 10U level. That's nice to see. A deep pass, broken up neutral area, but recovered. Here's Tommy Chicago coming down on the offensive, pressured wide by FCA, wrapped up along the boards. Couldn't stop it, was the winger. Kept in briefly by Tommy Chicago, recovered. FCA now battling in the neutral area, trying to get it down, centering pass across to an open teammate. She's tied up, gets taken down on the play. Loose puck now. Dumped back in towards the Tommy Chicago player. Almost sent the puck into their own net, or into their own bench rather. Loose puck picked up now in the neutral area. FCA charging forward. She's going to put on the brakes, try and turn and get a centering pass. Couldn't get enough mustard on that pickle. Tommy Chicago sends it back down, recovered by FCA, wrapping around behind their own net. FCA, little number 46, almost lost an edge. She almost blew a tire on that. Was able to recover. A weird bounce of the puck as FCA is trying to make it off the glass. Recovered by FCA. Poke check beautifully by Tommy Chicago behind their net. Dangerous springing right out front in the high slot. Puck found its way going out, and now we're going to have another Tommy Chicago penalty on the play. Let's see if I can see what it was. Tripping. I didn't see it at all. I'm sure it was clear as day. I just didn't see it. Hey, you got an extra puck out there? Isn't there? What's right? Hey, ref, puck! Extra puck! Extra puck! Ref! Puck! Extra puck! There we go. Thank you. FCA wins the draw, able to get it out of the zone. Was Tommy Chicago. Tried to find an open teammate, found its way going back down to the Chicago end though. Recovered, stopped out at the blue line. Nice block by Tommy Chicago, and a collision of bodies. Right out in neutral area, picked up now far side. FCA turns on the afterburners, 24s, burning up heat. Another nice centering pass, trying to find somebody. This time it is going to be icing as it was our side of the sitting red line. And that's going to bring the puck and the face-off all the way back down on the glove hand side of the FCA goaltender. The name of which I don't know. I only know FCA number 12 because that's my daughter. FCA recovered it, dumps it along the far boards, kept in at the blue line by Tommy Chicago. Kicked away by FCA defender. FCA 32 overskates the puck, stops and goes back towards it. Able to get it out into the neutral area. Slapped back up by Chicago defender. Chicago now carrying the puck far side. Skating in, trying to go full length. Shot broken up by FCA, cleared wide. Chicago defender gets shot towards net. Crosses in front of the FCA goalie. Covered near side. Defender pressured by two FCA players. Good job of Cecilia Olsen slapping that puck. Here's FCA 12, Cecilia Olsen giving chase. Chicago able to get the puck down, dumped along the boards, and we're going to have icing once again, I believe. Icing called off. It must have hit a stick that was out of my view from the boards. Chicago carrying it far side. Kept in at the point. FCA 32 turns, rips a shot, and it's going to bounce and go into the glove of the Tommy Chicago goaltender, and should hold on to it. 1 second remaining in the second Tommy Chicago penalty. We've got 0 goals. And 7 minutes, 45 seconds left remaining in the first period. Face-off controlled by Tommy Chicago, skating it out into the neutral area. Tommy Chicago trying to pick up speed, pressured wide by multiple FCA girls. Retains possession in the near corner. Centering pass. A beautiful job by FCA number 24, doing a wonderful job of tying up the Tommy Chicago player. Tag up offsides, allowed to go back in. That was not a clean tag up, I don't believe, but all right. Centering pass just off the stick of FCA number 20. Boy, that girl had a lot of speed though right after started burning hoof. Oh, what a centering pass. What a beautiful pass that was. Nobody there for FCA in time. A great job keeping it in. Tommy Chicago able to knock it back out in neutral area covered. Now here's FCA 24. She's going to turn. Seems to be one of her traditional moves. Trying to find the centering pass. FCA charging through. She gets taken down on the play. Recovered by Tommy Chicago. Broken up by 24 for FCA. Battled now in the far corner. Chipped away by FCA 4. Here's FCA, another number, carrying it behind the net. She gets tied up along the boards. Recovered by FCA 24. She's going to wrap around the net, far side. Now she's burning hoof down ice. Centering pass. Near side shot from high slot. Dump so they can get a line change. We're going to have one FCA girl give chase, and that gets fresh feet out there. Tommy Chicago trying to get back down into the FCA zone. Shot blocked, hits the arm of FCA number 74. She felt that one, recovered by, looks like FCA number 20. Lines up a shot, rips a shot right off the glove hand shoulder, recovered by Tommy Chicago. They're changing directions, coming back down near side. Crossing in towards the slot, a humongous glove save, a loose puck cleared wide. Holy moly, that was an opportunity for Tommy Chicago. Could not capitalize on it as it was cleared wide by FCA defense and goaltender combined. Able to dump it down now, not enough steam to carry it all the way down. And then Tommy Chicago almost had that cross-ice pass broken up. Dumped along the boards by FCA, sent right back by Tommy Chicago. Tied up, lots of bodies flying everywhere. I'm assuming the puck's somewhere along the red line here. Looks like Tommy Chicago came out with it, pressured by FCA, stripped away by FCA. Tied up once again along the boards. Looks like this time with the ref skates. Puck still battling. Picked up near side by number 46, carrying it behind the net. She's going to wrap it along the boards. Winger there, wait. Puck took a wicked bounce, far side. Hit something on the ice, bouncing the puck up over the player's stick. Shot towards net, broken up by 32. 32, she gets pushed up into the boards. She's going to stay with it. Way to stay diligent. 32 is still the puck carrier. Going down, she's going to get tripped, and that one's going to get called. Cecilia Olsen now giving chase, and that'll be the third Tommy Chicago penalty while we're still here in the first period. We have no goals, tied at 0 apiece. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first period. Bouncing puck off the draw, split the difference between the FCA girls on the blue line, dumped it back in. Offsides was the call as the puck was in the neutral area, and FCA forward girls didn't fully leave the zone before trying to go after the puck after it was dumped back in. They had an opportunity to leave the zone. That's what the take up offsides means. Chose not to, so then the ref blew the whistle after a period of time. Tommy Chicago now dumping the puck along the boards, far corner, wrapped hard along the boards behind FCA net. Picked up near side. Here's Cecilia Olsen. She's going to come charging down. Nice deke move, gets pressured, dumps it down. Forgot to continue giving chase after the puck. Chicago trying to clear it out. Shot kept in towards at the blue line, stripped away by Olsen. Here's Olsen. Olsen rips a shot. Nice leg save, cleared wide by Tommy Chicago. Tommy Chicago now trying to get it out of the zone, kept in by FCA defender. Once again, Chicago is able to slap it off the skates. This time recovered near side in the neutral area by 24. Here's 24 going with her signature, looking for that center pass. Girl's got so much speed, she could easily carry it in, but then got to make sure that somebody's doing their job of covering defense. Shot from the point. Nice save by Tommy Chicago goaltender. And this FCA team is doing a really good job defensively in their zone, clearing the puck wide. A couple close chances for Tommy Chicago so far. This FCA team is also doing a really good job in the offensive zone of getting shots on net, not taking too long and hesitating on getting a shot. They see a shot, put it on net. Oh, nice shot from the point, deflected while it was in the air, almost bouncing in, but went cleared wide. Battle now near side, dumped back in by FCA defender. Picked up behind the net. Nope, it was not picked up behind the net. It was another bouncing puck, I believe. Cleared out now successfully by Tommy Chicago. No icing, I believe, because of the penalty. I believe they're going to be doing take-up offsides. They're probably also allowing icing when you have penalties, which you can't do during normal season under USA hockey rules. Tommy Chicago tried keeping it in. It was recovered. Here's FCA. Has their cross-ice pass broken up, recovered near side. Tip on that pass crossed. So icing would have been called off if it even would have had its way go all the way down. Icing flagged away as FCA could have easily touched that puck. I agree with that. It's the right call. Nice pass bringing out front. Boy, if that would have been a boy and it would have been at a bantam lead, that FCA number 4, she would have been laid out with her back turned like that. But there's no body checking in girls hockey at any level. I believe it was offsides, and that's what brought the play to an end. Face-off dumped in by Tommy Chicago, immediately brought back out by FCA, picked up now by Chicago defender. Stops right on the blue line, recovered now by FCA. She blows a tire, goes hard into the boards, quick to get up. Loose puck now, recovered by FCA 9. 9 carrying the puck behind the net, dumps it. Took a weird bounce off the far boards, right on the yellow. FCA recovered, bounced it along the boards behind the net, tied up now near corner. FCA 74. Great job of tying up the player, allowing 46 to grab it. 46 carrying the puck behind their net. Tried getting situated to find that winger who was waiting for a breakout. Centering pass by Tommy Chicago, cleared away by FCA goalie. Shot hits the skate of FCA 32 defender. 74, finally thinking she's had enough, tries wrapping the puck hard. Nice shot, hits the shin pad of FCA forward skater. That shot goes way wide. We've got 30 seconds left in the first period, still tied at 0 goals apiece, so I guess that is still a tie. Tommy Chicago trying to figure out what to do. Nice job by FCA 32, stripping the puck away again. Puck far side. Another breakout attempt. This time it's successfully able to get out. Here comes FCA charging down. Holy smokes, that Tommy Chicago girl really put on the speed. FCA is still able to get a shot off with all of that pressure. That was a really good effort by both those young athletes. And the goalie's going to freeze it with just under 12 seconds remaining in the first period. Right after the draw, loose puck in the far corner. Oh, excuse me. Here comes Tommy Chicago. Couldn't get a shot off prior to the buzzer. And that'll do it for one period. We're going to have... Make sure you come back. We'll have a brief moment of intermission. Looks like 1 minute as the clock is ticking down, so 30 seconds left of the break, and then we'll get right back into it for the second period. This is game one for the FCA One-Way Athletics 10U White Girls team in the 2024 Minnesota Meltdown Tournament taking place here at the Eden Prairie Community Center. I'm not sure. We've got some stuff.
We got stuff. Yeah, we're both going to be at the arenas later.
We don't like. I don't know how that's going to work.
Why, you had stuff to microwave?
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing.
Yeah, we don't have a mini fridge either. What? Yeah. Here comes the FCA. They're shooting towards the right now. Goalie swap sides. Tommy Chicago coming on strong here at the beginning of the second period. Loose puck recovered by FCA. Tries to dump it up along the boards. If we have a fridge, I didn't find it. Here we've got FCA charging hard down far side. Poke checked off of her stick. Loose puck now recovered by Tommy Chicago, carrying it back out. Head girl pass. I'd call it a headmanning pass, but these are girls. Shot went wide of the net, bounced off the boards behind the net. Centering pass broken up. Cleared wide by, I believe that was a Tommy Chicago player, cleared it wide. Carrying out of the zone. Poke checked away by Chicago. Dumped back in by one of the Chicago defenders. Covered by FCA. Tries to wrap it along the boards. Puck found its way going all the way out. Broken up by FCA defender. Cleared out of the zone now by 5 for FCA. She's going to stay on it. Poke checking the puck away. Slaps it in. Picked up now by Chicago defender. She's going to continue carrying it. Poke checked beautifully away by Cecilia. They decide to go back far side. Cece's right at it. Slap the puck away. Great aggressive move there. Able to allow the defender to slap it out. Puck getting chased now in Tommy Chicago end. Tommy Chicago coming back down on the offensive. That shot goes wide, hits the side of the net. Centering pass broken up by 24. Really good hustle by 97 or 27. Who's that? 96. The one in the red. Here, picked up now by FCA. Here we go. FCA number 4 coming in hard. Oh, what a save by Tommy Chicago. Kendi, what a save. Chicago now coming back in, dumps it. Reaching forward is 24, able to get it. Lost a little bit of her balance. Kept it going. Here's FCA passing back to number 4. Number 4 now tries to find some energy back again. Puts on the brakes. Broken up by Tommy Chicago. Backhand shot was cleared wide by Chicago defender. Picked up far side with a centering pass by FCA. Chicago now recovers. Poke checked and kept in by FCA number 24. Chased now in far corner. Just out of view. Sorry about that. Picked up now. Here's FCA. Backhand pass. Another nice save. Cleared wide. Staying on it is FCA number 20 this time. Tries to do what it is. Broken up by Tommy Chicago near side. They're going to be able to get it up into the neutral area. Stripped away by 20. Allowed 32 to jump the puck up along the boards. And now that's going to go all the way down. That should be an icing. Is that one? There was no way that could have been tipped or intercepted. And it's going to bring it all the way back down. Looks like on the near side blocker glove hand side of the FCA goaltender for a face-off. 11 minutes and 46 seconds left in second period. Face-off won by FCA. Just enough of a stick by Tommy. Recovered now by FCA. Charging down far side this time. She has gotten pressured. FCA defender did a really nice job of grabbing a loose puck. Giving chase there behind the net. FCA, or Chicago rather, trying to get it out. Shot from the point on 32. Hits the Tommy Chicago player. Looks like maybe in the rib cage area. Just enough on the outside of where there might be protection from the shoulder pads. That was a really nice, really hard wrist shot, though. It was hard to see where. Looks like right armpit. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Glad that she's going to be able to get up, tend to her wound a little bit. Nothing like blocking a hard puck shot where you don't have any pads, especially right in the armpit, right in the side of the rib cage. Owie. That'll give us a face-off near side. Tommy Chicago in. Face-off won by FCA. Dumped back in by the right winger. Recovered now by Tommy Chicago. Still pressured by FCA. Able to get it out in the neutral area. A little bit of miscommunication on FCA there. Shot. Centering pass broken up by FCA. Brought back out towards the point. That shot kicked out of the direction of the net by FCA 32. Recovered by 74. She's going to shoot it hard along the boards. Picked up far side by Tommy Chicago. Deflection pass, sent it actually right towards net. Recovered, right off the face mask of the FCA goalie as she was doing everything that she absolutely could, from laying on one side, rolling on to her back it looked like, and trying to get back over. She got her head in the way of it because it went off of her face mask, and fortunately for FCA, bounced up into the back of the net. And that's going to give Tommy Chicago the first goal of the game. And they're going to have the lead at 1-0. We've got 10 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second period. Face-off won by FCA. Received help from the defender. Sent it up. It was intercepted by Tommy Chicago. Chase being given now. Tommy Chicago recovering. Dumped back in by FCA. Tommy Chicago changed direction. Bouncing off the stick. Here comes Tommy Chicago. Their shot hits a body. Tries to bring it in towards in front of the net. Nobody there. Players tied up along the boards. Receiving help. Tommy Chicago does a good job of having somebody in front of the net. FCA seems to be doing a fairly good job too, including Cecilia, tying up a player in front of the net. Here comes Tommy Chicago now, able to get a loose puck as they had two in front of the net right as I was saying that, and they were able to recover it, and they beat the FCA goaltender. Glove hand side down low just over the leg pad, and that'll give Tommy Chicago a 2-goal lead, as they're up 2-0 with just under 10 minutes. We've got 9 minutes and 51 seconds showing on the scoreboard. Face-off won by FCA, charging forward. There was a trip that was missed. Slapped away by FCA. She gets tied up on the board. That center girl was going after it. She received help by number 4. Backhand centering pass attempt. Broken up by Tommy Chicago. Tommy Chicago now trying to get it out of the zone. Skated down by 24. She gets tied up along the boards. Receives some help by 34. Giving chase now down into the FCA zone. Loose puck out in the neutral slot. Recovered by FCA. FCA number 4, puck checked off her stick. Here comes, not sure what number that was. Here's Tommy Chicago coming in once again. Great effort there. The back check and get your stick in front of the shot there from FCA. This FCA number 20, I tell you, skates a lot like, let's see, who was the coach's daughter on CP's team? Who? And he was one of the coaches that actually was with Sarah, CC's teammate. Yes, twice. FCA number 20 skates a lot like her. Yeah, everything's all right here. Loose puck in neutral area, puck broken up. Here comes Tommy Chicago now, back on the side. Broken shot. Loose puck bouncing, recovered now in front of the net. Yeah, the first goal, the goalie dove to the left, and then had to roll under the back, just go back to the right, and it bounced off of the cage, and then went back to the net. And the second one is they had 2 girls in front of the net, one FCA person tied up to one girl. Puck just happened to go to the other Tommy Chicago player, and she buried it left-hand side, right on the go like that. Forward left wing. Here's FCA. FCA rips a shot. It'll be a glove save for Tommy Chicago, and she'll hold on to it. She made decent saves.
That's awesome.
Yep. Shot towards net, off the draw. Stick save, and she immediately smother it. Bringing another face off. Face off. Battle. Possession was for FCA. That puck found its way going towards net, cleared wide by the goalie. Tommy Chicago able to chip the puck out in the neutral area, slapped along the boards, hits the skate of the official. Picked up by Chicago, carries it all across the red line. He's going to dump it, giving chase. Picked up now by FCA. Trying to get it out of the zone. Sending the pass cleared wide hard by FCA 74. Dumped up along the boards. Couldn't get picked up by the winger, able to get it out. Though, as Tommy Chicago defenders desperately trying to get it out, they're able to send it back in. That shot broken up by FCA defenders. They're going to go hard into the boards. Tommy Chicago staying with it. Centering pass. Couldn't get a shot. It was tied up by FCA defender. Second girl did get a shot and they saved. Cleared out now. Here comes FCA. She's going to go down on the play. No whistle on it. Loose puck now, dumped along the boards by FCA, cleared out by number 9. They're going to send it down. Giving chase now is Tommy Chicago. Icing called off. They're going to carry it now behind their net. They're going to be able to get it out of the zone. Dumped back in, still offsides. Got to get out of the zone. Got to do take up. I can't believe it. They're doing take up. That's cool. Carrying it wise, Tommy Chicago tries to get a shot, hits the side of the netting. Picked up now. Here's FCA. Number 97, that would be, we'll say it's McDavid in red. Dumped back in. Recovered, attempted by Cecilia. Here's McDavid giving chase now. She's going to try and go in. And a really nice goal by Tommy Chicago, getting the puck right out front, sending it far post side, able to beat the goalie. The defender there, telling her not to worry about it, getting a nice hug. That was a nice goal, nice play by that Tommy Chicago player to score in that fashion. Tommy Chicago now up 3-0. We've got 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second period. Face-off possession favor of FCA, losing it in the neutral area.
D, come on, D.
Tommy Chicago able to regain control of it, giving chase near side.
Come on, watch
Sends
your
it up
side.
along the boards. Centering pass out front. Nobody there for Tommy Chicago. Giving chase. Here's Cecilia now getting the puck. She's going to carry it out of the neutral area.
Go.
Continuing on with it. She's going to try and get it down deep. Stripped away by Tommy Chicago. Picked up now in the neutral area by 24. 24 is going to try and dump it back in. Loose puck. Picked up now by Olsen. That puck looked like it almost hit a Tommy Chicago player on their bench. Carried back in. Offsides will be the call. And a stoppage of play. So of course, everybody was going 70 and once I got 3 lanes wide, I moved into the far left lane and then just kind of put I had mine on 78 and they were like at 72 and I just kind of slowly got around them and then when I had enough distance then I hammered it again.
Are they able to pull you over even though they're CSI?
Yeah. I figured he didn't have it. They were probably coming back from investigating something, so they didn't have any interest in pulling me over. Oh, here comes FCA coming in hot. Oh, nice shot, nice save by Tommy Chicago. Centering pass now, another opportunity. Broken up by Tommy Chicago.
Go.
Kept in at the blue attempt by FCA, 74. Loose puck dumped in now by Chicago. Chased down, picked up by FCA 32. She's going to dump the puck hard along the boards behind her net. Broken up though by Tommy Chicago. Centered pass hits the ref. Another attempt trying to shoot it up along the boards. FCA 4 now tying up play on the near side. Shot towards net. Broken up by 32. It's in the skate. Just out of camera view, I believe. Number 32 had stopped it. Loose puck bouncing around in the skates. And the Tommy Chicago player there ready to pounce on that opportunity, and they were able to slap the puck in. That gives Tommy Chicago a 4-0 lead now. Nothing that you can't come back with, and nothing that, from what I can tell, this FCA team is capable of doing. They just need to keep playing hard, and things will come. Loose puck now, out in the neutral area. Still really not under control. Slapped in towards Chicago end. Defender sends it up along the boards. Loose puck now picked up by 20. 20 trying to cut in, couldn't keep the puck on her stick. Chicago 71 now trying to do something with it. Pressured by FCA. 24 sends it up just off, bounced off the stick of 20. Here's number 4. 4 tried getting the puck just out of her reach. Battling near side, looks like Chicago able to come out with it. Here's Tommy Chicago, going to get pressured wide by McDavid. Nice poke check by McDavid. Looks like the puck maybe would have gone offsides, but it was recovered, dumped back in far corner. Picked up now by 24, dumps it up along the boards, immediately pressured by Tommy Chicago, carrying it out of the zone. There we go with another FCA. She's going to cut in, get the camera right. Hits the post! Tried breaking the puck in half. She shot that thing so hard.
Nice poke.
Chipped the paint off the netting, I guarantee you that. dumped back in towards zone. FCA getting a line change. Looked a little bit in slow motion. Tommy Chicago trying to get the puck out. Shot towards net. Goes just wide. Looks like some fatigue maybe is taking hold. Hopefully these girls can overcome any tip then. Well, maybe there's one in there. I didn't see it. I don't think we have. I don't know if they can pull one in or if we can win. We'll talk to them. Yeah.
So then is it under?
No, there isn't a one under it, and then
Wasn't it a cabinet?
it might be under the fridge or under the TV. That's what I said. We'll have to look.
Come on, White.
Bouncing puck now, right out front, high slot. Cleared wide by FCA, recovered by Chicago. Broken up by FCA before they get a shot off. FCA 32 recovers, carrying it behind the net. Lost it. Wrapped it along the boards, bringing it back near side. Kept in at the blue line by Chicago, cleared wide by 74. Sorry about the camera. Centering pass now by Chicago. Shot it right into the leg pad of a teammate. Loose puck now. Swing and a miss out at the blue line. Overskating it. Here's FCA. Here we go. Here's FCA coming in hard. Getting cheered on by some friends, older teammates perhaps. I know that the FCA 12U team was playing on the sheet right before our 10U team was playing. The goalie for that 12U team is a sister for one of the boys that I have on my 2010 boys team. It was fun running into them in the stands right after we got done playing our game. That was a nice win. 6-2, I think. Huh? No. 27.7 seconds left in the second period. Still 4-0 in favor of Tommy Chicago. Possession was in favor of FCA. Slapped back in far corner by Chicago. Shot towards net. Puck went wide. Recovered by Chicago behind the net. Stripped away by FCA. Recovered again by Chicago. Sent up along the boards. Recovered by Chicago. Shot towards net. Right into the shin pads of FCA. Cleared wide by McDavid. Brought out by FCA in the neutral area. And the buzzer will bring it to the culmination of 2 periods so far. 45-second break. It looks like not even a full minute. And we'll get right back into the third period here in Eden Prairie. There's no way that this is Eden Prairie's varsity break. Right? They're hanging banners for the high school.
Yeah, it would be. Because they have their section.
Yeah.
This is the high school.
And then they probably stand on board. Just a lot of.
This is where the high school.
Yeah, Eden Prairie has a huge high school. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's only on the state tournament that.
They don't have a big following.
I'll tell you what the state tournament is. Is that your Jeff?
No, not yet.
I think that Isaac has game.
Yeah, we've been texting. I'll figure out how I can link up with them. Face off, won by FCA, broken up by Chicago right away. Chicago now bringing the speed. Shot on target, save cleared wide by FCA. FCA now carrying it back out. Got to get it out of the blue line, able to do so, stays with it. FCA trying to go coast to coast, 32 backhand pass, broken up by Chicago. Chase now down behind the net by 20. 20 tying up far corners. Nice poke, stripping of the puck away.
Keep it in, keep it in.
Tommy Chicago trying to get it out. 20 carrying it out into the neutral area. Puts on the brakes. Tries to do something with it. Broken up by Chicago. Chicago backhand dumps it down. Nice cross-ice pass by 74 to 4. 4 is going to get pressured immediately in front of the Chicago net. Dumped back in by 32. And that puck's going to get chipped up going off the shoulder of, actually I think that's 94? 54. Fucked up, bounced off of the shoulder of 54, and that will bring the face off here. Just outside of the Tommy Chicago zone. Dumped back in. Attempted to get dumped back in by FCA. Stopped by defender. Here comes number 32.
Get it.
Nice rip, goes just wide. Picked up now by 46, shot towards net. Broken up by Chicago 14. FCA able to get a stick onto it. Battle in the near corner is 9. Recovered by FCA, carrying it behind their net. Cuts out front, overskated the puck, dumped out by 14 for Chicago. 24 for FCA, dumps it back across. Sends right back in by Chicago. Loose puck now, picked up far side by 74. 74 trying to bounce it off the boards, was broken up by Chicago. Overskating is 24, picked up by Chicago, trying to get a centering pass, unable to do so. FCA was able to get a stick now, overskating it again, high slot. Still a loose puck rolling now this time. 24 is going to recover it. Tries hitting it off the boards. 49, 42, I think rather. 46, got it third time. And 9 for FCA, giving chase. Chicago, breakout pass far side. Centering pass, lost momentum, tied up in the neutral zone. Dumped now just wide. Here's 24, going to recover the puck. She sends it along the boards. The defender steps up. Here's number 46. She gets poke checked away by Chicago. Chicago trying to keep it in the zone. Looks like they're able to do so. Recovered by 24. 24 chips it up along the boards. Chicago sends it right back down into the FCA zone. 24 recovers near corner. Nice deep move. Here's 24 coming in hot. 24 still going in. Pressured by 77. 24 gets a shot. Picked up loose in front by Chicago. Able to clear it out. 9 sends the puck down. Hits the boards wide of the net. Pressured by FCA.
Come on, make chase.
Chicago now trying to get the puck out of the zone. Able to do so. Great job keeping it in. Shot towards net by number 8 for FCA. Chicago now chasing it behind the net. They're going to continue skating it down as Tommy Chicago Gretzky, number 99.
There you go. Good job.
They may have retired 99 in the NHL. They did not retire 99 in AAA summer hockey for 10U girls. Here we got Tommy Chicago, number 77. That would be TJ Oshie if he still played for the Blues. TJ Oshie wears number 74 now with the Capitals. Chicago now. Shot towards net, broken up by McDavid. McDavid is not that girl's name, but she's wearing number 97, which is Connor McDavid's number in the NHL. Tommy Chicago covers far corner, tried centering pass, hits a body prior to getting all the way through. 24 now. Those bodies are going to collide, go down hard. Here comes Blues Oshie. For Chicago, tries to keep it in. Nice backhand centering pass broken up now by McDavid. Here comes McDavid. Just got to turn on the afterburners on them red breezers. Turn on the heat. Stripped away by Chicago. Tied up along the boards, far side. FCA now able to chip it up, get it out of the zone. Stopped by Chicago. Tries to dump it back in. Hits a skate. Picked up now by Chicago. Here comes Tommy Chicago, number 71. Who is a player in the NHL, I'm sure, who has a last name. Recovered by FCA. They're going to dump it all the way down. It's going to get picked up by Blues Oshie for Chicago. Blues Oshie gets on the brakes, change direction. Oh, and what a great job by number 4. tries to keep it in, slapped back out by Chicago. Here we've got FCA 32. She gets tied up in the neutral area. Chicago now 44 is going to send the puck down. That's half of a body of what Patrick Kane wears, who's number 88. Here's 44, or 4 rather. Here's Cecilia. Cece Olsen charging down. She gets pressured, gets a shot towards net. And that'll have her charge towards the bench, get a line change. Just under 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes and 30 seconds rather in the third period. Tommy Chicago still leading 4-0. Tommy Chicago dumps the puck down. Icing called off. It's picked up by 32. 32. She gets poke checked off, far corner. She's going to try going the other direction, come near side. She's going to have the puck stripped away. Cleared wide by 74. Blues Oshie. 74 for FCA. Number 4 for FCA now tying up Tommy Chicago, far side, receives help by 54. A lot of 4s. 74, 54, 4, 24. I wonder why there's not a 44. Or if there's a 34. Here comes 20. Rips a shot, goes top corners! And that's a goal for FCA. Puts them up on the board, 4-1. Beating that Tommy Chicago goaltender this time. Just sends a rope ripper of a shot just over the glove hand side and catcher side of the goaltender. That'll be the fire they needed to get going. They have 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third period to try and pop 3 more in. Turn this 4-goal deficit down into a 3, hopefully a 2, a 1, tie it and then win. Face-off won by FCA. Here's McDavid, gets across the red line, jumps it down, recovered by Chicago. They lose their edge, put on hard. FCA now, here's a shot from 9, broken up by Chicago, cleared wide. Carrying it out now is number 71, kept in by 46 for FCA. She dumps it into the far corner, recovered now by Chicago 86. Out towards McDavid. McDavid gets a shot. Deflected, goes wide of the net. Recovered by FCA. Sent back out to McDavid. McDavid this time rips the shot. Wonderful job by the Tommy Chicago goaltender for tracking the puck through the air. Saving it with the glove and dropping down and freezing it immediately as there were multiple FCA girls ready to pounce on the loose biscuit trying to find goal number 2, which evades them thus far. FCA taking the draw. An unintentional buzzer. Not sure. Not sure what the deal is. Face-off won by Tommy Chicago. Dumped up. Kept in by McDavid. Another attempt to keep it in by McDavid. Number 9 for FCA. Dumps it now. Finds its way going down far corner. Carried around behind the Tommy Chicago net. Wonderful job. A brief steal of the puck by FCA 9. Kept in by 46. Tommy Chicago now tries to get it out. McDavid. She's going to get pressured by 3 Tommy Chicago players. McDavid still keeping the puck. Staying true to wearing the number 97 jersey, and it looks like we might have offsides on the play as Miss Connor McDavid doing everything she could to stick handle the puck through 3 players, just like the namesake Connor McDavid does in the NHL. Tommy Chicago now charging in. Here's half Patrick Kane for Chicago. Lost the puck, number 44. That's 14 rather. That wasn't half Patrick Kane. We've got Tommy Chicago recovering now. Far corner. Tries to figure out where to come to. Slapped away by number 5 for FCA. Recovering now by 24. That was 32. That's not even near 24. 74 now. Blues Oshie slaps the puck wide, recovered now by Olsen. Here's Cecilia Olsen. She's going to try and get the puck out of the zone. She gets pressured. She gets knocked down from behind hard. And that's going to bring in FCA now, trying to get the puck down into the zone. They're skating it, poke checked away by Tommy Chicago. Kept in briefly by Olsen. Nice job at the blue line. Tommy Chicago now coming out with speed. Pressured wide by Blues Oshie. Nice save by the goaltender, number Ichiban. And that's going to have a... Oh, what a kick save by the goaltender. Oh, and another save clearing the puck wide. Tommy Chicago recovering another shot. Bouncing puck. She's going to freeze it. Still, it's loose. Whereas, and now Tommy Chicago is able to get that as the shot from behind the net. We'll see if they're going to call this a goal or not. Yes, they are. As the puck was still loose, I believe it went in and bounced off the back of the goaltender, who had just made 3 spectacular saves. And the puck just waiting on a silver platter, right on the goal line, able for a Tommy Chicago player to knock it in. Brings the lead back to 4. As Tommy Chicago is up 5-1. Here comes FCA. Puck stripped off of their stick. Tommy Chicago coming back in now on the offensive. Walked away by McDavid. Kept in at the blue line by Gretzky. Stripped away by 4. Here comes 4. Winds up. Rips a shot. Glove save. Knocks the puck wide. That puck would have been going in. Centering pass sent by 20. Broken up by Chicago. Kept in at the blue line by McDavid. McDavid's shot bounces. Got some help by 20. Went just wide of the net. Recovered by Chicago. 4 giving pressure. Receiving help from 32. Chicago's Gretzky now is going to try and get the puck out. Stripped away by 24. Offsides was that one. Here's 20. FCA 20 coming in. She's going to deke it. What a nice play and a goal by FCA number 20. Bait and switch of the Tommy Chicago goaltender. Thought she was going to be making that save. Nope. Decided to hold on to it. And a quick rappy sends the puck into the back of the net on the far side of Tommy Chicago goaltender, who is down on the ice laying on the old leg pillows. This tournament has different rules than the Tommy Chicago, because Tommy Chicago, you can't have a timeout until Sunday's games. Or they're not aware of that. But it specifically says...
Minnesota Bees.
I know, it's a different tournament.
Or Minnesota Meltdown.
Minnesota Meltdown. No, we watched half of that. Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
You don't want to get away from the screen and do your work.
And you don't want to, and then,
I'm not sure what that was all about. But we're back at it. Just under 5 minutes to go. 5-2 is the score. Loose puck now. Here comes FCA. Bodies flying everywhere. Shot. Oh!
Come on, Mike, keep going.
Blues Oshie rips a shot. He goes up over the crossbar. Puck battle now far side. Recovered by Tommy Chicago. Pressure now by FCA. Blues Oshie kept it in briefly at the blue line. Rips a shot again off the skate of Tommy Chicago player. Goes deflects wide in the far corner. Chicago now giving chase, carrying the puck behind their net, dumps it along the boards, covered near side. Tries to get it out of the zone. Blues Oshie keeps it back in. Number 74 for FCA is St. Louis Blues, TJ Oshie, when he used to play for them. Oh, we're going to call that for tripping. Yeah, that was tripping. Tommy Chicago now coming on down. Delayed penalty on FCA. Oh, why did they blow the whistle before FCA had the puck? Huh. First penalty of the game for FCA. Not the first penalty of the game total. As Tommy Chicago spent their time in the old sin bin in the first period. And they must have decided it was easier to play even strength instead of a girl down. They haven't been in the penalty box since. Cleared out to the point by FCA. Walked in. That shot. Knocked wide. That shot goes down. Oh, and a shot. Looks like a screen maybe, and they're able to dump the puck. Goaltender, I don't think really saw that one coming in at all. Goes into the back of the net. Blocker side. 6-2. Tommy Chicago leads FCA. Here's Cecilia, number 12. Face off one, FCA. DDD pass. 24 recovers it. 24 going far side. There's number 9 battling for it. There's FCA carrying the puck down. Shot goes just wide of the net. Chase down now. 9 stripping the puck away. Backhand pass. Riddle front. There it is. And another shot. And a shot and a goal. Double rebound. FCA quickly turns it right back around. 6-3 brought that deficit back to within 3. Face off one by Tommy Chicago. Dumped along the boards. Far side. Recovered by McDavid. McDavid immediately pressured. Tries to get it center ice. Couldn't do so. Loose puck now. Chased down by 24. 24. Wraps along the boards. Picked up by 54. 54. Sends it out. Center ice. Picked up by 20. 20 pressured. Still stays with it. Oh, toe drag. He's going to be able to keep it. 20 still staying on it. Receives some help by 4. She gets taken down. Loose puck right out front. Trying to get chase. 54 with it. Swing and a miss. It was a hooking call that could have been called on the play. Here comes Tommy Chicago chasing down. A nice rub out by McDavid. Recovered by 24 again. Wraps puck along boards. Picked up now by 54. Chased down by Tommy Chicago. Able to recover it. A really hard shot right on target. Right parallel in line with the goal line, forcing FCA goaltender to make a save and freeze it. It'll be a line change. We've got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Tommy Chicago leading 6-3. Possession gained now by FCA following the faceoff. Broken up neutral ice. Sent back in by Tommy Chicago. Blues Oshie sends the puck down. Icing is going to get called off as it's chased down by Tommy Chicago. They're going to send it back out. Sent back in. Forcing a tag up offsides where the FCA girl couldn't touch the puck on that side of the blue line without leaving the offensive zone first. Shot cleared wide by FCA goaltender. Chase now into the corner by Tommy Chicago. Loose puck now. Picked up by 32. 32 staying on it. Stripped away by Chicago. Sent the direction back behind the net. Chased down now by 9. Centering pass off the side of the net. Loose puck broken up by 32. 32 receives it out. Here's 46. 46 coming in. Let's see. What a wonderful poke check. That was an absolute beautiful poke check by Tommy Chicago, number 9 on that. Excellent execution of that poke check. Wow, that was really good.
Rubber out, come on!
Brought back in. Rub out on the play is Tommy Chicago able to get the puck down, and it'll be an icing call. We've got, oh, we're going to get a penalty on the play. Yeah, I probably would have called that too. That wasn't a rub out. That was more of a shoulder. She rubbed her out by hitting her into the boards. That'll have FCA play a girl short for the remainder of the game. 1 minute, 2 seconds left, 2 minute limit. Face off, possession knocked out by McDavid. Sent back in by Tommy Chicago, chased down, recovered by McDavid. McDavid carrying it behind the FCA net, figuring out what to do. She's going to hold on to it. Here comes Miss McDavid. She's going to cut in, tries to split the difference of the 2 pins of Tommy Chicago. Couldn't do it. Recovered now by Blues Oshie. Here now we're coming in. Tommy Chicago cuts in. Poke checked away by the FCA goaltender. Loose puck now at the blue line. Trying to get it out as FCA dumps it along the boards. Picked up now by Blues Oshie for Chicago. Found this way coming out. Here's 24, puck carrier. Carrying it across the blue line. Tries centering a pass over. Recovered now by Tommy Chicago. Here's Tommy Chicago. 1 second left to get a shot. And that'll do it here for the first game. Tommy Chicago winning with a score of 6-3 over the FCA One Way Athletics 10U white team. They'll be back at it at 9:30 tomorrow morning. The exact same time that my 2010 blue team plays, so you will not be able to catch that game here. Thanks for being with us. That'll do it for game 1. Thanks for watching.